Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Brett, can you speak into this while I go upstairs real quick? I'll just check.
Check, check. Mic check, 1, 2. Yo, 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 yo. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Mic check, check. Hello, hello, hello. Mic check. Alex, 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 can you hear me? Hello. Testing, testing.
Old man.
Bama? Yeah, I'm ready for that one. Yeah.
What's up, man? What do, boss? You good? Yeah. What's up, guys? What time did the right game start? Receive again. Oh, you spread it right. Oh, man, good job. You understand.
Good afternoon for everyone listening in from their live stream on the DME Sports Academy YouTube channel. I'm Michael Panaggio, and I'm here by myself today doing the live stream of the DME Orange Squad, coached by Ricky Klatt, whose team is a little undermanned today. No Jaden Santana, no Dasani Giardino, and the team has struggled a little bit early on in the year, but are looking to get things rolling here today, November the 4th, against Life Prep Academy out of Fort Pierce, Florida. Referees today are Eric Fessler, Nathan Willis, and DeAndre Campbell, as DME gets on the board early and gets off to a 2-0 lead. Life Prep was at the Beach and Ball Classic last weekend, as Number 4, Miles Leon hits a 3. And they lost to the DME Blue Squad in a close game where they almost came back from 10 points down in the last minute. So this is a good test for Coach Klatt's team here today against a very good Life Prep team that went 2-1 in the Beach and Ball Class. And those are the only 2 games that they have played this year. Starters for Life Prep is Calvin Southall, who just scored that bucket off the baseline out of bounds play. Malik Dunn, Miles Leon, Rodriguez Reeves, who's the only senior on the team, number 5, and number 13, Larry Clybourne. Ball out of bounds as Jay Medor tried to hit the ball from going out of bounds after a long 3 attempt, and it was Life Prep's basketball here. Life Prep up 5-2, just a minute into the game. The undersized team that is very scrappy and plays hard for second-year coach Trevor Banks, who played NAIA basketball in Ohio, and this is only a second-year program, is Life Prep. Jaden Cousins finds Jaden Coswell, and his pass is deflected out of bounds there by Calvin Southall, and the ball will stay with DME. Coach Klatt starts with Justin Brown out of Atlanta, Georgia, Jaden Cousins, Jaden Coswell, John Mwanj in the place of Dasani Giardino, and Jay Medor, the talented point guard out of Palm Beach. Medor finds Brown. His 3 from the top of the key is no good. Rebound Clybourne. Coswell deflects the pass from Clybourne to Reeves. Reeves collects it, finds his teammate Calvin Southall, and he'll go to the free throw line here for 2. The foul's on Justin Brown, his first, team's first. And Calvin Southall, who's got 2 points already, will go to the line for 2 free throws. First one's up and no good. Coach Klatt in his first year at DME, the player development coach and girls AAU coach, and now post-grad high school head coach here at DME. Played at Oregon State, played overseas for multiple years before breaking his back and getting into his coaching career. So Ricky's done a good job here at DME here in his short time being here, and is a great mentor for these young players, especially the young guards who are trying to take the back door to get to their goals as they take the post-grad route. Ricky actually took the junior college route and ended up at Oregon State for his final 2 years. So worked out for him, and he's very good for these kids. Life Prep up 6-2 early on. DME scored on their first possession and hasn't scored since. Mwanj finds Medor. He drives the baseline, takes contact, misses, but gets his own rebound and puts it back in. Nice take there by Jay Medor, the athletic point guard out of Palm Beach, Florida. No Michael Kimball still, and no Eternity as well. So DME's missing 4 or 5 players on their roster, but they have added the 6'6" Tony Su from China. So we'll see him today for the first time. As Medor gets in the paint and finds Justin Brown in the corner for 3, and that's no good. Life Prep with numbers. Clybourne finds Reeves, and his shot is blocked by Coswell. Great defensive play there by Coswell, and at the other end, Medor takes contact and finishes it, and he will go to the line for a 3-point play there. It's a great hustle play by Jaden Coswell. here and that's a good 4-point swing that can turn the momentum of a game, and something that Coach Klatt has been really trying to emphasize with this team is coming together and starting to play basketball the right way. So 3-point play, good by Medor. He's off to a hot start here for Coach Klatt, and DME takes its second lead of the game. Foul on Medor on the other end, and Malik Dunn, the jet quick point guard for Life Prep, will head to the line. He makes the first, and Coach Banks makes a substitution. He goes to number 11, Samuel Jackson, replacing Miles Leon. Second one by Dunn is good. 8-7, and we've already had 3 lead changes here in the early going. Medor finds Brown. He'll drive baseline. Good skip pass out to Mwanj. And the 3 by John Mwanj is good. Great pass there by Brown. And Mwanj, the post-grad guard from Virginia, gets on the scoreboard. Ball deflected out of bounds, and the ball will stay here with Life Prep. And a good call there by Nathan Willis as Calvin Salfo gets called for steps. DME up 10-8 here. Less than 4 minutes into the game. Medor gets into the paint, finds Mwanj. Mwanj to Coswell. Good extra pass to Justin Brown, who drills a 3 on the left wing. And now DME's got its biggest lead early on here, 13-8. Good ball movement there by the Orange squad, and something that's definitely been an emphasis of Coach Klatt here in the first few games of the season. In transition, Brown to Medor. Medor gets on the baseline, and he finishes at the rim. And a timeout by Coach Banks. And DME 15-8 here with 15:45 left as Coach Banks calls a 30-second timeout. Raekwon Bird and Tony Sue will check into the game for the DME Orange squad. And a good start here for DME, as the Orange squad has never had a tough time putting the ball in the hole. The lack of size and guys who are just starting, who are used to playing with the ball in their hands, are starting to be able to play off each other. Jay Medor and Justin Brown and John Mwanj are guards that are used to having the ball in their hands and are starting to learn to be able to make each other's job easy. And they should be a very good scoring team as the year goes on, with their ability to kind of play off each other and make each other's job easy to get open looks. On the other end, out the timeout, Life Prep gets a drive to the basket. They stop the bleeding, and on the other end, they take a charge, and Jay Medor turns it over for the first time today with an offensive foul. His first, team's third. Actually, that's his second foul. So Coach Klatt's going to have a decision to make here with a short bench. 3 by Jackson's no good, and Raekwon Bird gets his first rebound of the game. They go inside to Cousins. He shoots a turnaround fall away, and it's good. That's a good sign for Coach Klatt as Jaden Cousins gets on the board here as they try to get him involved in the offense, who's had a up and down first tournament in the Beach and Ball Classic. Had some really good moments, but struggled to get into a rhythm in the first game. Great throw ahead by Justin Brown to Raekwon Bird, and he gets on the board. And easy transition points there for DME, and that's a good sign as well, as they get some bench production out of Raekwon Bird, the Daytona Beach native, who's in his second year here at DME. Miles Leon finishes and draws the foul. Team's 4th personal foul, and John Mwanj will come in for Jay Medor, who's now got 2 personal fouls. Miles Leon's three-point play is good, and the buck is good, and it's 19-13 DME here. And Tony Sue tries to go dribble handoff with John Mwanj, and ball's deflected and goes out of bounds, and it'll stay here with DME with 21 on the shot clock. Justin Brown running the show now with Medor out, and they'll give him a high ball screen. He'll get the ball into Cousins, who can't finish, but a good look by Brown off the horns action. And Cousins couldn't convert. On the other end, Reeves finds Leon cutting in the paint. Couldn't catch it cleanly, and he'll have to pull it back out. Reeves with Mwanj guarding him. He'll find Jackson. He'll take another 3. This one's off, and another rebound by Brown. He'll throw ahead to Quan Bird, and he'll turn it over as Reeves jumps in front of the pass and steals it, drives it, drops it off to number 3, Calvin Southall, and he'll score. So, sloppy pass there by Brown, and Life Prep makes him pay. Brown gets to his left hand, shoots a high arcer off the glass, and that's a gorgeous finish by Justin Brown, who's got a real knack for scoring the ball. One of the best one-on-one players we have in the program is Justin Brown. Good help there, and good rotation by DME as they cause the turnover. Mwanj will push the ball. Look ahead to Justin Brown. He'll find Cousins. His pass is deflected out of bounds. And Jay Medor will check in for Justin Brown. And Jaden Caldwell will check in for Jaden Cousins. And number 12, Elijah Phillips will check in for Samuel Jackson. Medor up fakes, finds Tony Sue. Tony Sue for 3, and he banks in a 3, and he makes his DME debut with a 3-point basket here, and his first basket as a DME post-grad player is off the glass. Maybe not going to be his most memorable bucket, but still counts on the scoreboard. So turnover by Life Prep, and DME tries to convert in transition, but the ball's deflected out of bounds. Substitution, Larry Clybourne will check in for Calvin Southall here in DME with another baseline out of bounds play, and they turn it over. Second steal by Reeves. And Life Prep can't convert on the fast break. They'll pull it out, and Leon with Bird guarding him will set up the offense. Phillips drives baseline, can't finish at the rim, and DME with numbers on the other end. Medor finds Caldwell. It's a tough catch. He up fakes, and reverse layup is good by Caldwell, and he's off to a good start with a nice block on the defensive end and a nice finish in transition. DME with his first double-digit lead of the game, up 11. Clybourne's 3, air ball, rebound Bird. He'll push the break, and he'll get called for an offensive foul using the off arm. Bird's first, team's 5th. Life Prep is going to try to start a high school program next year. This is only their second year as a post-grad, and they're going to try to do the high school as well next year. So, a frustration foul there by Malik Dunn. Team second. 5-2 on the foul count. Mwanj running the show. We're going to Tony Sue. He'll jab, get to the basket, A lot of contact, no call, and the ball will stay here with DME with 17 on the shot clock. Coach Klatt has a nice little action out of the baseline, out of bounds play, and they've got a nice little touch for Tony Sue, who's got all 5 points off the glass, a 3, and now a banker from about 12 feet. And Tony Sue's giving them good production off the bench, as this is the biggest lead now of 13 points. And DME with 7 points off the bench as Larry Clybourne finishes with the left hand in traffic to stop the bleeding for Life Prep. On the other end, skip pass from Quan Bird to Coswell. They play give and go, and it gets deflected and stolen by Life Prep. The 5th turnover by DME here in the early on. In transition, Elijah Phillips gets on the scoreboard with the transition finish off the glass, and 28-19 now, DME on top. Medor plays with Coswell in the pick and roll. He knifes through the defense, can't finish with the left hand. Rebound Phillips. He'll find Reeves. And Life Prep tries to build off this little 4-0 run that they're on. Reeves spins, knifes through the defense, finds Dunn. He'll get his shot blocked, it looked like, by Coswell. Good defensive rim protection there by Coswell. He'll attack the basket, uses off arm, and he'll get an offensive foul. 6 turnovers there now, just over the halfway mark for DME. 2 of them being offensive fouls. And Justin Brown will check in for Raekwon Bird, and Jaden Cousins will check in for Jaden Coswell. Team 6 personal, so every foul from here on out by DME will have Life Prep at the free throw line. A great block there by Cousins on the defensive end. Saves a basket for DME, and Brown's pass is deflected out of bounds, and DME will retain possession here. And Justin Brown will get to his left hand, and the scoop finish is no good. Tipped out by Phillips and corralled by Southall, and his pass is deflected and stolen by Mwanj. And on the other end, DME makes him pay with a 3 in the corner by Justin Brown. So defense leads the offense for DME, and the lead is back into double digits. Three by Clybourne is good. Larry Clybourne with a solid first half for Life Prep to keep them afloat here. Brown's 3 on the other end is no good. Rebound Southall. He'll go to Reeves. He'll attack, stop, and pop over Mwanj, and it's good. 5-0 run here by Life Prep. A blocking foul on Reeves as Medor tried to attack him in the open floor. Reeves first, team's 3rd. And DME will have a baseline out of bounds again. Medor with it up top. He wants a high pick and roll from Cousins. He'll get that pick and roll, and they'll look inside. Mwanj will up fake, 1 dribble pull up, and it's an air ball. Good move by Mwanj, just a shot was off. Life Prep on the other end. Southall finds Clybourne, who tries to keep his streak rolling, and now an 8-0 run by Life Prep, and we got a 4-point game here at the 8-minute mark. Brown finds Sue. He'll reverse layup and finish, and another bucket off the glass. This time, I think it was intentional, because that was a great finish on the up and under by Tony Sue, who's got 7 off the bench for Ricky Klatt in his debut. Tough finish by Reeves, but it's waved off by DeAndre Campbell as he called it on the ground, and the foul will on Tony Sue. And Reeves, the only senior on this Life Prep roster, will shoot the 1-and-1. And Reeves' free throw's no good, but sloppy outlet pass to Medor can't be handled, and that's DME's 7th turnover here in the first 12 minutes of the game. Life Prep to inbounds on baseline out of bounds. They'll find Clybourne. He'll up fake, one dribble, pull up, and it's good. Clybourne is in double figures. He's scored Life Prep's 8 of their last 10 points, and he's keeping them afloat here and in the game and in striking distance. Great pass by Brown to Mwanj. His jumper in the corner is no good, but Jaden Cousins with the tough and one finish off of a nice offensive rebound by him. And he'll go to the free throw line for a free throw here to try to convert on a 3-point play. Justin Brown looks a little hobbled, and he'll come out. It looks like his ankle or a knee. And he's hobbling around there trying to walk it off. And he's looking for a trainer. Coswell's free throw's no good. A turnover by Life Prep. And DME will have a side out. .709 left in the first half. DME inbounds. Medor and Coswell come and set a horns action here for Medor. He'll get a rescreen with Coswell, hesitate, get in the paint. Nice dump off to Coswell, who can't finish at the rim. He'll get his own rebound and put it in. Good second effort there by Coswell, and a nice find by Medor, and DME's lead back up to 8. Dunn with Bird guarding him. He'll find Southall. Ball will end up in Clybourne's hands at the top. They'll go inside to Reeves. He'll spin to the baseline and finish. And the foul will be on John Mwanj as Reeves is headed back to the line for a 3-point play opportunity. A nice take by the 2019 prospect, Rodriguez Reeves. He's struggling at the free throw line, however, as he misses another one. And the quick outlet to Medor. He'll shoot a floater in transition, and it's good. Jay Medor now with 11 points for DME. Clybourne in the corner, and he's got it rolling. They call it a long 2, but he is coming up big for Life Prep right now. The 6'5" left-hander has been very good here early on for Coach Banks. Medor finds Bird, who hesitates in the corner and turns down the shot. Goes to Coswell, and Coswell goes right back to him. 10 on the clock. Medor shoots the 3 over Clybourne, and it's good. Jay Medor is rolling here for DME. In double figures here with a team-high 14 points. 3 in the corner, no good. Rebound by Clybourne, and he's been carrying him. No other way to put it. Mwanj, pass to Bird is corralled. Bird turns it over. 8 turnovers now by DME. 5:15 left. Dunn into the front court. He'll stop and shoot over the top of Mwanj, and it's good. Malik Dunn with a tough 3 over a good contest by Mwanj, and lead back to 4. Coswell on the other end for 3. No good. Rebound Clybourne. Life Prep looks to chip away at this lead even more. The lead was at 1 point, 13 points, and is now down to 4. A lot because of the play of Larry Clybourne. Reeves with Medor on him. Mwanj comes over. Good help side defense by Mwanj, and DME with numbers. Mwanj tries to find Cousins, and he turns it over. DME's 9th. And Tony Sue will check in for John Mwanj. Life Prep with only 4 team fouls. DME with 8. And Justin Brown still looks like he's out with an ankle injury. So one of the best scorers for this team. Let's see how DME responds with him out here in these last 4 minutes of the first half. An air ball by Reeves, and the ball will go back to DME here, clinging to a 4-point lead. Medor turns it over. In transition. Reeves, Clybourne, and Dunn all miss around the rim. They get 3rd and 4th chance opportunities here, and Clybourne skips it out to number 4, who checked back into the game. Miles Leon, his three's no good. DME dodges a bullet there as their turnover count is now up to double figures. Medor plays with Cousins. He finds Tony Sue, and he ball fakes to Bird, gets it to him. Good pass by Bird to Coswell in the corner, and Coswell's finish off the glass is good. Good pass there by Raekwon Bird, and DME with a much-needed basket. Southall finds Leon. He finds Reeves. He goes one dribble step back, no good, but Southall with the rebound, kicks it out to Dunn, and he shoots a little fader from about 12 feet, and he hits. Justin Brown will check into the game next dead ball, so it looks like he's okay. Tony Sue for 3, no good. Rebound Clybourne. Malik Dunn in the open floor. Picks up his dribble, finds Reeves on the baseline, and that 12-point, 13-point DME lead is now down to 2. 44-42 here as we approach the 2-minute mark of the first half. Medor knifes through the defense. The floater over Clybourne, no good. Cousins tip back is no good as well. Dunn with the rebound. He splits 2-3 defenders, gets it deflected, picks it back up. Skip pass to Southall for the lead, and he gets it. Calvin Southall's 3 gives us our 5th lead change of the first half as Life Prep goes up 1 point. Bird's 15-footer over Clybourne, no good. And the momentum and lead is now with Life Prep, and they look to build off that here as Dunn brings it into the front court. He looks over to Reeves. Reeves goes inside to Southall. He finds Clybourne. And another 3 by Larry Clybourne as he's got a game-high 17 and a 4-point lead by Life Prep here as we close in on the last minute of the first half. Medor's pass into the post is a turnover. Southall finds Clybourne. Shoots it off the glass, no good. Reeves with the rebound. Dunn finishes and 1. Foul on Cousins. And DME here not finishing the first half the way Coach Klatt would like to. And substitutions for DME. Justin Brown back in, John Mwanj back in. Bird out, Medor out. And for Life Prep, Larry Clybourne gets a quick 43-second rest before the first half is over, who's been the star of the game so far for both teams as he's got 17 here in the first half. 3-point play good by Southall, and we got Life Prep has its biggest lead of 7 points here. Great rebound in traffic by Reeves. He pushes the break, finds Dunn. His three's no good, and DME can hold for 1 shot. Brown gets in the paint. He doesn't hold for one shot. He shoots a floater. Caldwell gets his own rebound, gets his rebound and cleans it up and finishes. Jaden Caldwell with 6 points here in the first half. Looking to make a three-point play here and a much-needed basket for DME here with 13 seconds left in the first half. Caldwell's free throw's good. And Life Prep will get the last shot here. Leon with Sue guarding him. He'll give it to Southall. Southall with Caldwell on him. 4 on the game clock. He'll stop and pop an NBA three. It's no good. Rebound Brown. His three-quarter court shot is no good off the top of the backboard. And after the first half, we got a high-scoring affair. 51-47. Life Prep comes back and takes a 4-point lead into halftime, courtesy of Larry Clybourne, the 6'5", left-handed post-grad forward who has been scoring in a variety of ways for Coach Trevor Banks, who's in his second year as the coach of this program, who is also in its second year in Life Prep Academy out of Fort Pierce, Florida. So, first half stats, I will have that for you in a split second. Game stats, there's been 5 lead changes. 4 of them in the first 3 minutes. DME then raced out to a 13-point lead in the first half. And that lead is now all gone. And a 4-point lead by Life Prep. DME's biggest cause of concern, other than Larry Clybourne, is the 11 turnovers they have in the first half. So, I know Coach Klatt, that's going to be an emphasis of slowing down Clybourne and limiting the turnovers in the second half to be able to beat a very good Life Prep team who's got good guard play and good wings, who lack the inside play maybe that some elite post-grad teams have, but Coach Klatt isn't the biggest team either. So this is going to be a battle of guard play here from here on out. And got 8 minutes left in the first half. I will have the statistics for you in a split second. Stats for DME Orange. Well, we'll do both teams. Clybourne. $14. Sorry, I thought he had 17. One was a long 2, and he had one less bucket than I thought. So he has 14, Larry Clybourne. Southall was 7. Reeves was 6. Malik Dunn with 4, 5, 7, or 8, 10, 12, 13. So Clybourne and Dunn combined for 27 of the 51 for Life Prep. Actually, Clybourne does have 17. Numbers here are 17 for Clybourne. For DME Orange, Jay Medor, 4, 5, 7, 9, 12 for Medor. Justin Brown with 8. Tony Sue with 7. Jaden Cousins with 8. I'm sorry, yep, Jaden Cousins with 8. Jaden Caldwell with 7. John Mwanj with 3, and Raekwon Bird with 2. So, balanced attack for DME here. First half stats you have. We'll be back in about 3 or 4 minutes with the second half here at in Daytona Beach at the DME Sports Academy as DME Orange trails Life Prep Academy 51-47. And we're back at DME Sports Academy in Daytona Beach, Florida for a SIAA post-grad conference game here between Life Prep Academy out of Fort Pierce, Florida, and DME Orange, coached by Ricky Clapp. Life Prep 2-1. This is all their games have actually been on this floor as they played in the 2018 inaugural Beach and Ball Classic last weekend. So they've made the trip back to Daytona and are off to a hot start here. Up 4 at halftime, 51-47, as Larry Clybourne and Malik Dunn have carried the way with 31 of the team's 51 here in the first half. DME comes out in a 2-3 zone, and they start John Mwanj, Jaden Caldwell, Jaden Cousins, Justin Brown, and Jay Medore. And the only senior for Life Prep, Rodriguez Reeves, scores off of up and under and gives Life Prep a 6-point lead to start the half. We've had 5 lead changes in the first half. We've had a lead as big as 13 by DME, and now the biggest lead of Life Prep is 6. I'm sorry, they had 7. They had a 7-point lead in the first half. So Mwanj can't finish. Cousins couldn't finish either. He gets the offensive rebound, kicks it out to Justin Brown, and Justin Brown, who is back from an injury in the first half, hits a 3, and that is much needed for DME. They actually call it a long 2, as I guess it was the high school line that he shot it from. Caldwell with another block, his second or third of the game. I believe second, but he might have got credit for 3. One was a bad shot that I think was just that he contested and altered, but he might have 3. Shot by Dunn, 3, no good. He wanted a call. Brown looks inside to Cousins. He skips it out to Caldwell. He up fakes, finds Medore, and turns it over. DME now with 12 turnovers. They had 11 in the first half, and a minute and 9 seconds in the second half, they've had their first turnover of the second half. So a big problem for DME right now is them taking care of the basketball. Reeves finds Southall, but Southall can't hold on to it. That was a really good look by Reeves. Just maybe was a little too hot to handle there for Southall. Caldwell plays dribble handoff with Medore. Medore finds Mwanj. He'll get in the paint, kick it out to Brown. He'll try a 3 this time. It'll rattle around and is no good. And the rebound corralled by Miles Leon. Leon had the first basket of the game for Life Prep, and he hasn't scored since. That guy has scored a lot. Miles Leon has 20, game high. And Life Prep matches their biggest lead of the game of 7, and quickly Caldwell, who answered that 7-point deficit before the half with a 3-point play, drills a 3. He's now in double figures. He's got 10, and DME back down 4. Good defensive play by Caldwell. He's been doing it on both ends for Coach Clapp. Great throw-ahead pass by Brown, and Medore, who's got his 13th and 14th points of the game off a beautiful find. And DME now down 2. DME goes back to man. Miles Leon's 3's no good. And Medore's throw ahead to Brown is another turnover for DME. Medore has 4 turnovers here today. So he's definitely got to do a better job of taking care of the ball. He had 1 offensive foul. He had that throw-ahead pass, and he had 2 passes deflected trying to throw it in the post. So easily correctable things, but are a difference in a 2-point game. Caldwell with another defensive rebound. He'll find Brown this time. Brown will push the break. He'll cross over, then go to a spin move and find Medore in the corner for a 3. It's no good. Cousins can't corral the rebound, and Clybourne does, and Life Prep the other way, and a beautiful bounce pass by Reeves to Dunn, and Dunn's now got 15. Brown refuses the pick and roll, and he'll turn it over. There's contact and a good defensive play by Reeves. Racing the other way, Southall for three, and a 7-point lead again for Life Prep. Timeout, Ricky Klatt. He wants a 30-second timeout. And with 16:09 left, Life Prep has matched its biggest lead of the game of 7 points. They've had a 7-point lead 3 different occasions, and DME has responded and came back and answered each time. It's been a back-and-forth battle so far. Both teams trading blows, both teams making runs and extending multiple possession leads of 3 or more with Life Prep, with their biggest lead of 7, DME's biggest lead of 13. DME without Eternity, without Dasani Giardino, without Michael Kimball. So DME a little short-handed here in this SIAA conference game. They went 1-2 in the Beach and Ball Classic. They've also lost to Ave Maria, and they've also lost to Macadill Military Academy. So 1-4 on the year is DME Orange, but a very talented group that will get it together as the season goes on. Medor finds Bird. They'll get it in Tony Sue, and he'll throw one right to Coach Klatt in the stands. And that was a sloppy pass there by Sue, and now DME with 15 turnovers here in the game. Hard to beat a good team when you turn the ball over 15 or 20 times. DME is going to try their best to redeem themselves here, though, and be able to make that happen. Dunn finds Reeves, 3, no good. Rebound to Tony Sue. He'll find Jaden Cousins on a beautiful find in transition, and the big fella Cousins scores. He's in double figures. Good pass by Tony Sue. Lead back down to 5. Southall stops and pops. That's a tough contest. Over a tough contest by Medor, but the offensive rebound by King. He can't get it. Gets his own rebound, shuffles his feet. No call on that. Draws the foul. He'll go to the free throw line. And now Calvin King will go to the line for 2 free throws. King's first is no good. Second one is no good. Rebound to Cousins. You'll find Bird. Bird will find Medor. Medor's beautiful take to the bucket is no good. And he's not happy about that, but it was a great take. Spin move by Reeves. Can't hold on to the ball, and a turnover by Life Prep. Justin Brown checks back in for John Mwanj. With Larry Clybourne out, I think DME really is going to try to take advantage of that and try to chip away at this thing. Brown finds Sue. Sue can't finish at the rim. And Justin Brown's hurt again. Numbers for Life Prep. King from Dunn on a nice around the back pass, and the refs will call a stoppage. And our athletic trainer John will go see Justin Brown, as he probably landed on a foot here. This is ankle. Second time today he's had an ankle injury. So tough break for Coach Klatt and Justin Brown, and lead back up to 7. Medor with 2 high ball screens. He chooses to use Cousins. He'll throw the ball to Bird. Bird will go back to Medor. 13 on the clock. Medor finds Caldwell. He'll up fake. Kick it back out to Sue. Sue's three's blocked. Rebound corralled by Phillips, and Life Prep looks to get their biggest lead of the game. Phillips finds Dunn. Dunn finds Southwell in the corner for 3, and that's great ball movement by Life Prep. And it is 66. Scores wrong. 66-56. Life Prep up 10. Cousins finds Medor. Up fakes. Gets in the paint, draws the foul, can't finish, but he'll go to the line. As the biggest lead by Life Prep is now 10 points. Dan Mondragon struggling over there with the scores table. Our DME National High School team coach has he put the score up for the wrong team. Medor's free throw. No good. Danger zone for DME. Gotta chip away at this thing as Medor misses the second. Dunn gets into the paint. Turns it over. Tony Sue finds Caldwell. Caldwell loses his balance. Turns his knee. He's not feeling good. Ref stops the game. I don't think he was supposed to stop it because it was Life Prep's ball. Fortunate break for DME, but Caldwell now hobbled. And DME Orange has been keeping our athletic trainer John very busy over here in this one. 2 missed free throws by Medor, point blank layup missed by Caldwell, and DME still down 10. Tough break for DME. Phillips, 3, count it. 13-point lead. This matches the biggest lead of either team at 13 for Life Prep. Bird, pull up, gets deflected by Dunn. Great hands by him. He's been very good today. He'll find King on the baseline. He'll put it in with 2 hands off the glass, and it is 71-56. Life Prep. Foul on Dunn. Team's second personal. 12:26 left. A lot of time here for DME, but this one has gotten away from a little bit, and Larry Clybourne has been off the floor. So missed opportunities for DME are starting to cost them here. 15 turnovers have caught up to them. Free throws and a few missed opportunities around the rim. Mwanj finds Tony Sue. Sue drives the baseline, finds Mwanj, who will drive the baseline himself. Pull-up jumper's good. John Mwanj with the pull-up jumper on the baseline, and the DME deficit is now 13 points. Reeves goes to King. Thought about a 3. Attacks Tony Sue. Shoots a floater over him. Good defense by Sue. Medor push. Medor. Contact. No call. They trap him on the baseline. The ball goes out of bounds, and it'll stay with DME. Caldwell's back in the game, so. Justin Brown checks back in for Raekwon Bird. Jay Medor's out. Raekwon Bird out. 6 seconds across the half-court line for Life Prep. They do get it across with no problem. Dunn finds Phillips. He finishes the floater. Nice play by Dunn. He's been very good today for Coach Banks. Brown. Beautiful pass to Sue. Finds Mwanj. Mwanj looks inside to Cousins. Cousins. Fall away's good. Second time he's done that today. Cousins with 12. DME back down 13. 3 by Dunn, no good. Rebound Sue. He's been great in his debut. Brown hesitates. Finds Causwell. Causwell looks inside to Cousins. He goes inside over Phillips and he scores. 14 for Cousins. 73-62. Reeves kicks it out to Samuel Jackson. Samuel Jackson, 3, no good. Rebound to Sue. DME looking for to trip away again. Cut it to a one possession or a single-digit lead. 3 by Brown is an air ball. And the ball goes out of bounds, and it will go back to Life Prep. Dunn, King, Jackson, Reeves, Phillips in for Life Prep here. King finds Reeves, 13 on the clock. Mwanj guarding him. They go to Dunn. Dunn drives the baseline, knifes through the D, shuffle past to Phillips, can't be handled. Ball's loose on the ground. It's out of bounds. White out on DME. 2 seconds on the shot clock. For Life Prep here. Sue. And that has to make Ricky Klatt very irritable, as on the baseline out of bounds play Samuel Jackson. I'm struggling here with the floater over Tony Sue. Sue on the other end for 3. No good. Causwell cleans it up. Can't finish at the rim. Loose ball saved by Calvin King. Great hustle by him. And Life Prep off to the races. Reeves finds King. Scoop finish. Rims round. No good. Loose ball. Sue picks it up. Game getting sloppy a little bit. And Cousins finishes off a nice pass by Sue. 75-64, 9:04 left here in Daytona Beach. DME down 11. Only 3 personal fouls called in the first 11 minutes of the second half. So the refs are letting them play here in the second half. And DME is playing catch up here in their first SIAA post-grad conference game. First year of the SIAA post-grad conference. It's great for everybody involved in it because it keeps the games being scheduled easier. A lot of post-grad programs are in Florida, so to have them already scheduled and get these kids as many games as possible is always good for for each program. And I love that most of the SIAA high school teams now have post-grad programs. So the SIAA is a huge thing in the boys game with a lot of talent throughout the whole league, whether it's post-grad, regional high school, or national high school. So Reeves draws the foul on Causwell with 6 on the shot clock. Causwell with the foul, team second, and Reeves, who's 0 for 2 from the free throw line today, will go back to the line. His free throw is no good. He's now 0 for 3 from the line. His fourth attempt is good. DME down 12. Medor back in the game. Wange drives the baseline. Reverse layup is no good. Ball will stay with DME. Nice take by Wange, just couldn't finish. .29, a fresh shot clock. Cousins finds Brown. Good ball movement here. Medor, shifty move, can't finish at the rim. Reeves pulls it out on the other end, and they'll run some clock here. Dunn, step back, fade away is good. Malik Dunn has been fabulous here throughout the game. Medor gets by Clybourne, draws the foul. His shoulder pops Clybourne in the mouth. He drops to a knee. So pretty good take there and good change of speed by Medor, who has a really good knack of getting to the free throw line and getting to the basket. Jay Medor, the talented point guard out of Palm Beach, Florida. Very good, very athletic, knows how to run a team, solid defender. Very intriguing prospect here at DME, and will pick up a lot of interest from, I believe, the Division I and Division II level. So, Jay Medor with 15 points. He has turned it over a little bit more than sorry about that. Had a little technical difficulty. A three by Elijah Phillips after two made free throws by Medor, and Life Preps leads back to 15. Phillips just hit a three, drives it, floater, no good. Tries to get his own rebound, can't. Brown does. Brown pushes the other way in the open floor, attacks the basket. Tries to find Caldwell. He'll kick it back out to Brown. He'll shoot an NBA three. It rattles around. No good. Rebound Wange. Wange can't finish. So he tries to finish in traffic there. Dunn. And Reeves pulls it out. 81-66. 6:50 left. Life Prep in control of this game. Up 15 against DME. Great slip by Calvin Southall and a beautiful find by Reeves. And DME down 17 now. Cousins hacked. He'll go to the line. Tony Sue's going to check in. And Larry Clybourne will check in. Clybourne's been quiet in the second half, but hasn't been an issue for Life Prep, as Malik Dunn has been very sharp here today, especially in the second half. Cousins makes one of two. We have a 16-point lead here by Life Prep. Bird and Sue check in for Cousins and Wange. Dunn's three no good. Clybourne misses on the putback. Gets two other opportunities at the rim and he scores. Clybourne with 22. And he's nearing a double-double as well. Medor attacks the rim, draws the foul. He'll go to the line again, where he just made two. DME is going to have to get stops here, and they're going to have to finish around the rim and get out in transition if they're going to make this a game again. DME Orange down 16. 17 as Medor makes both. Reeves off the glass. That's a tough finish there by Rodriguez Reeves. And the lead back to 19. Brown finds Medor for three in the corner. It's no good. Rebound Clybourne. Phillips. No good. Offensive rebound by Dunn. And DME's getting killed on the offensive glass right now. And Coach Ricky Klatt will call a timeout here. Down 21 as this game has got away from DME Orange here after having a 13-point lead in the first half. So DME down 21. With a very talented Life Prep Academy out of Fort Pierce, Florida, who gave DME Blue a run for its money in the second round of the Beach and Ball Classic. That is the only loss of Life Prep's season so far early on. First SIAA conference game for both teams. And Coach Ricky Klatt, whose team is shorthanded today and has a new player in Tony Sue, is 1-4 on the year and not looking good, and making that 2-4. So we'll see how they do and how they finish this game out. Three by Bird, no good. Long rebound corral by Dunn. They got numbers. Dunn, lob to Clybourne, and they finish it. Good hookup by those two guys who have been the story of the game today for both teams, as they've been lights out here for Life Prep. Justin Brown makes a pull-up jumper. And on the other end, Elijah Phillips, who came alive in the second half as well, finishes and draws the foul. Cousins in for Sue. A game that saw 5 lead changes. And a game of runs in the first half, and a close game, 51-47 in the first half. Life Prep has outscored DME 43-23 in the second half. 43-25 now. So Dunn off the wrong foot, left-hand finish, no good. Pass deflected by Reeves. DME will keep possession. Samuel Jackson comes into the game for Larry Clybourne, who had 24 points today, and he is probably done for the day. Brown with another bucket, as DME probably will go and show some full court pressure here soon. Phillips attacks Cousins, draws the foul, can't finish. He'll go to the line, as DME's struggled to guard this Life Prep team all day and keep them off the offensive glass. Phillips' free throws, no good. Wange will check in for Justin Brown. Second one's good. 95-74. Medor spins. Scoop finish, no good. Gets his own rebound, draws the foul. Jay Medor is really athletic and has a quick second jump. He's got long arms for a point guard. Only probably 5'10", 5'11", but longer than you think and plays bigger than you think. Medor's nearing 20 points on the day. He makes both. DME down 19 with 3:44 left. Quick shot by King. No good. Southall. I'm sorry, not King. Southall. Quick shot by Southall. Caldwell drives it, draws the foul. He'll go to the line here. DME is doing a nice job of attacking the basket and getting to the free throw line here, where maybe they could start to set up some full court pressure out of these free throws if they can chip away at this thing. Number 15, Juan Nieves, checks in for the first time today. $95-78 now. $18 on the clock. Dunn. Bird guarding him. He'll spin. Drive baseline. Get caught in the air. Find Southall. Southall. Pass deflected. 6 on the clock. Brown checks back in. This time for Medor. Sue checking in for Caldwell. Reeves. Pull up three. Doesn't draw iron. Rebound Bird. DME on the move. Bird finds Sue. He draws the foul and he'll go to the line. 2:48, 2:49 left. Sue makes his first point of the second half. He's got 8 in his debut for DME. Still trying to learn the language and still in high school, so not really a post-grad player. Nice player, 6'5", good body, good feel. Trying to get adjusted to the American game. DME down 15 now. Still ball game, a lot of ball game left. If they can get stops. Wange with the steal. He'll attack the basket. No call. Great hustle by Cousins to continue to stick with the play. And we got a 13-point game here, 95-82. 2:15 left. DME showing a little bit of fight here, which is a good sign for Coach Clapp. Dunn, NBA threes, good. He's had the answer today in a timely basket as DME tried to chip away and make it interesting. Malik Dunn has the answer. 1:59 left. Life Prep 98, DME 82, in a high-scoring affair that has been controlled in the second half by Coach Trevor Banks' Life Prep Academy Ball Club. Malik Dunn Larry Clybourne, the catalyst of that. Jay Medor and Justin Brown have been, and Jaden Cousins have been the guys for DME. Brown running the one. He'll throw ahead to Wange. He'll look inside, kicks it back, doesn't go inside, and they'll turn it over. Brown to Sue. DME White playing at Daytona State as we speak. Not sure what the update is there, but they're playing a junior college. Is Malik Dunn with a step back going left in the corner. That was tough. That was a tough finish by Justin Brown on the other end. Real smooth bucket there by the lefty. But too little, too late. Brown hangs in the air and finishes again. 186 as we approach the 1 minute mark of the game. And Reeves finds Dunn. No good. Medor gets the long rebound. Medor's layup's good. Ball deflected out of bounds. Ball stays with Life. Ball goes out of bounds. DME's ball, 31 seconds, 1 second differential on the game clock and the shot clock here, as this will probably be the final possession as Medor drives in, draws the foul, and he'll go back to the line where he's been living at today. And DME will drop to 0-1 in the SIAA and 1-5 on the season. Medor makes both, 100-90. DME shows a little pressure, but Reeves gets it up past half court, and they will pull this thing out. And this will be the end of the game. Is Life Prep will take this game. As Dunn shoots a three, not crazy about that shot, and not holding for one shot, or not holding for the ball, I should say. And Life Prep wins 100-90 here in Daytona Beach. Malik Dunn, Larry Clybourne are the two stars of the game for Life Prep. Jay Medor and Jaden Cousins and Justin Brown with pretty good showings, but it was not enough as defensively and on the defensive glass and turnovers by DME were the recipe, or the Achilles heel, I should say, for DME as they drop to 1-5 and 0-1 on the SIAA post-grad conference play. So, shorthanded DME Orange loses today to Life Prep. They will be back in action next week, I believe. Do not have the date for you. Enjoy your Saturday. I'm Michael Panaggio, and I'm signing out here from Daytona Beach at DME Sports Academy.